Hello, 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 my beautiful Pisces, my fellow Pisces, my sea sponges of the sea, and my mermaids and mermen. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for the week of June the 30th to July the 6th. Let's see what we've got here, Pisces. We've been given the download message, drama. Let's see what spirit and guides can give us this week for our tarot messages and see what we've got here. What do we need to see, know, and expect, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces? See what we've got here. Okay. Starting off with our first card, we have been given the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Wands, and our final card is the Temperance. Okay, different kind of a week for us, but we'll see what the clarifiers bring in at the end as well. Well, our download message is drama. You know what I say about drama. Don't let anybody suck you in or drag you into their problems. They just want validation for their own behavior. This card says, when we do that, we are the sea sponges. People gravitate to us, and they like to dump on us because we're sympathetic and sensitive. But Pisces, don't allow yourself to use up your precious energy by being drained by other, as I say, drama vampires. So try to avoid drama at all costs this week. Try not to create any of your own. This is about stepping away from any of that chaos. Coming in the beginning of your week, you've got illumination. This is your life or your career card. It says something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. Wow. So you could be approached this week, Pisces, from somebody that might be there. They might be stepping forward and saying, hey, I have an offer that you can't refuse. Make sure you do your research, because remember, everything that's gold, that glitters isn't always gold, as you've heard me say. And sometimes Pisces can be a bit of a magpie because we do like shiny things. So Pisces, but something could be coming in here in a good way, okay? All kidding aside, you could be hearing about an opportunity that is going to be really good. Somebody might be offering you, time, effort, support, love, maybe money, or maybe there's somebody out there that says, there's an offer coming in. This is an opportunity for a better job for you. I heard about an opening. Would you be interested? Okay, so something like that. Or you could be approached by somebody who wants to collaborate and work with you. Okay, maybe you both do the same kind of work. So coming in underneath that is the card of that offer coming in, and it is the Ace, as I said, that Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is aces are the beginnings of all things, and you're going to be hearing about something good, something coming in here that's going to allow you to step forward and want to consider taking up a new opportunity that presents itself. Don't be afraid. Go after it, okay? You could be starting a new business. It could be an adventure. It's a passion for life. You could be changing careers. Just do it with enthusiasm. Believe in yourself, Pisces. You are so creative. You can do this. So this is about the beginning of taking action. And this is about you moving forward. You may suddenly decide that you're going to learn something new as well. So don't be afraid to step up this week. You may be getting an offer you can't refuse, Pisces. You're very creative, and you're always trying to step up and amp up and level up. Now, you've got the Gentle Gardener, and the Gentle Gardener is that card that says what you nurture, you're going to see grow, okay, come to fruition. This is a card that says keep nurturing what your passion is. What is it that you want to do, right? Be your own person, and do that. Your thoughts and feelings and beliefs create the reality you experience. So, you've heard me say that. So what we think, we attract, we become. So let's keep it positive. We need to believe in limitless possibilities, and we're going to see things that we could never imagine unfold, okay? So stay positive and expect something is going to come in, a return for your hard work and efforts that you've been applying to something. Some of you may feel that it's not happening fast enough, and the Four of Cups comes in and says you feel like you're missing out on an opportunity, but you're only looking at a small portion of it. You've boxed yourself in. You've got tunnel vision. You put your eggs all in one basket. Pisces, you can't do that. You need to keep your mind open. You're going to become bored. So, and we don't do well when we're bored. So Pisces, this is about you keeping your eyes and your options and your mind open to everything, all the opportunities, all the things that could look different, things you might not have considered you would want to get into. And once you find your passion here, Pisces, and you start tending to it and applying your energy into it, as you have here with the gentle gardener, you're going to see growth. So it's like you can't see the forest for the trees right now, and you think at this moment things are going fast enough for you, Pisces, because we're not the most patient person in the world. We want everything done ASAP or yesterday. You need to keep your eyes open. Okay, be positive here. You've got this new reason to be happy with a new opportunity presenting itself. Okay, and know that someone's going to lend you a hand this week, coming forward with something very productive that's going to get your creative juices flowing. Now, coming in the center position, you've got the beaver spirit, and it says, laying a solid foundation. Well, we know that if you've ever watched a beaver work, even if you haven't done it and had the privilege in real life, if you watch a documentary on them, they never stop. They're constantly moving with a stick in their mouth somewhere to build their home, making it bigger, making more tunnels, making more rooms. It's never enough. So Pisces, keep moving forward. Keep nurturing your garden here. You're laying a solid foundation for something here in your life, and it's possibly your business or your career that I'm seeing, but it could be a really good foundation with a relationship as well. Now, the Knight of Swords says you are getting exciting. You are excited. You are getting exuberant and passionate, and you want to just go charging towards something. He is one of the fastest knights in the card deck, and this is a Knight of Swords. It's great to be passionate, but just pull back on those brakes a little bit, because if you can see this picture, and it's very clear, he's running up this this not a very smooth road. There's a hill. He doesn't know what's on the other side of it, and he's hell-bent to jump on that motorcycle and just go. Wow. He doesn't know what's on the other side of that hill. So prepare yourself. Okay, slow down. Read between the lines. Don't sign anything, because once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. Be sure. Coming in next in your messages from Spirit and your guides, that was your challenge. That was your focus. You've got mending. Now, perhaps mending unresolved issues with a friend, a colleague, a family member, anybody, and you're going to mend. You could be mending your own heart. Maybe you've had some sadness in your life or some disappointments. But I do think that if there are any unresolved issues with people, you need to step up. Don't be afraid to be the first one to make the call. Don't be afraid, Pisces, to be the first one to say you're sorry, to bring the conversation up. So this is about you getting along and making amends. Things will smooth out. Somebody could be approaching you with an apology and wanting to touch base with you too and clear the air. Now, below that is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is coming into your own. You're moving forward. It's that card that says you're trying to move forward and create your future here. Now, dreaming big, right? Not being afraid to go after what you want. She sits there and she's contemplating her future, but she's done the work. She's not sitting there idle. She's waiting for her ship to come in because she put herself out there. Now, this is about, you are impressing others. You're coming into your own, and you are evaluating your options now. You could be a good manager, a good boss. You could be in charge of a team of people right now. You could be collaborating, but you're successfully negotiating something. And it could even be a contract. Remember what I said here. Be mindful, read between the lines, or get representation to guide you through the process. Okay, if it has to be legal and binding. So, you're going to successfully negotiate a contract, though. You are moving forward. So far, so good. You may have some decisions to make, but you also have time to arrive at them. So don't be concerned. You're not noticing if you're noticing a little bit of a slowdown, in the speed in which your plans are manifesting. Remember what I said here. Look at all the options. Take your time. Don't keep focused on it, right? You're laying a good foundation now. Okay. Also, you could be listening to the ideas of other people right here to expand yourself as well. So that's where, again, a good collaboration coming in. There could be teamwork here going on, or you could be wanting to partner up with somebody to work together. So you could be planning a trip for business or for pleasure, and maybe with somebody. Coming in next at the end of the week, you've got that beautiful card, the tulip. And the tulip talks about passion. okay? Passion can be passionate about many things, but let's hope the passion is about encouraging things and positive things, and maintaining that and walking that path and being the best version of yourself. Be passionate about that. Be passionate about any opportunity that's getting your creative juices flowing, that could bring you some happiness, some excitement. Now, underneath that is a temperance, and that again is slow moving action. Okay, so you're being advised to take your time. Okay, not jump into things too quickly. Look at all the circumstances around you, but always the angel wings there in this card. Balance, taking yourself to center, just breathing in and breathing out, Pisces. Because when you get passionate, look out. You just want to go charging right away, which is exciting, but put the brakes on. You need to be careful. Don't rush into anything too quickly. This is about not, making any snap decisions, like I say, signing anything too fast. This is about you just taking your time, okay? Thinking about something. You want to continue being the gentle gardener and keep nurturing your garden so that it'll grow. But remember, just don't rush, okay? You don't want to set yourself up for a fall or making a mistake or failure. Okay, let's see what we've got here for our validation, verification, and clarification here. What else do we as Pisces need to see, know, and expect, about our past, about where we are now, and about our future? Let's see what we have here. Our first card coming in is the King of Cups. Our second card coming in is the Five of Wands. Our next card coming in, there's our drama, is the Eight of Cups. Balance again. And our next card is celebrating the Four of Wands. And our final card is the Eight of Swords. Okay, King of Wands. This could be the person bringing you in this helping hand, right? This is a King of Cups, kind, caring, compassionate, understanding, always wants to be there to give you wise counsel, because they really want to do it off their cuff. They don't want anything in return. This is the ideal person and energy you need in your life. Pisces, again, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or possibly Scorpio, or not. But this is wise counsel coming in. Been there, done it. He has the medal for it, or she does. Take the advice, or this could be the person bringing you in, this someone who lends you a helping hand with something, okay? Coming in next, you have the Five of Wands. Maybe you're feeling backed up against the wall here. You're feeling pushed, and maybe you're feeling that you're constantly having to explain yourself and compete. This is a card that says, you know what? Stay away from that drama. Maybe people are trying to drag you into their problems. Coming in next in the center position, you've got the Eight of Cups. Again, a card of balance. But it tells me, Pisces, and we know this, through the years you've had many challenges. It's been over 10 now, and it's time for you. You've walked through the fire. You're coming out the other side, and that sun is shining on the horizon. This is a change. Pisces, you've been going through a lot of reinventing of yourselves. You've gone through a lot of changes in your life. You've dealt with a lot of issues, and now you're finally coming into your own. So you're laying a solid foundation here. You're moving forward. This is a card of taking your time, one step, one foot in front of the other, not rushing. Coming in next, you've got the Four of Wands, security, good foundation, feeling great at home. Could be a new home, building, moving, renovating, or moving to a different home. Somebody could be moving back home. You could be celebrating a homecoming, but this can also be an engagement, a wedding, something to do with love, or just your own accomplishments you're celebrating. Have fun. Now, coming in next, you've got the Eight of Swords. Oh, Pisces, this is truly us, isn't it? We get up in our head and we presume and we assume and we jump to conclusions when things don't happen ASAP. So, Pisces, get out of your head. If you're worried about a situation, you're starting to conjure up ideas in your head that it's going to fail, you're going to flop, it's not going to work, they're not going to call, you didn't get it, whatever. Step out of your way, because you're the only one blocking that beautiful positive energy coming your way. Well, my beautiful Pisces, this is our messages for this week, our tarot and oracle forecast. And keep in mind, again, it is general. But I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. And always know, my beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon. Take care.